I think it was a beautiful death. My first reaction was to be mad, and the second reaction was to say, well, if anybody is entitled to a reward, you have sure earned it. And, take your flight to heaven.
Jackson, now 76, and Young, 86, say King did not fear death. And even as they stand on the balcony that was once stained with King's blood, they're convinced that he will never die.
So I'm going to challenge something that my frat brother, the Honorable Andrew Young, said. Andrew Young said that Dr. King did not fear death. Give me 2 more minutes. Trust me, you'll never hear this speech the same. Let's go to a certain part of this speech, if you will, and I want you all to tell me something that you hear. Or better yet, I'm setting this up wrong. Let's walk this all the way back. Ready? Let's go. A lot of people, or sometimes what happens is that we miss over Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is a very peculiar time in American history. John Brown, who is an abolitionist against slavery, decides that he's going to invade Harper's Ferry, right? Tell me if y'all following me with this. Decides he's going to invade Harper's Ferry. Him and his sons. They're going to invade Harper's Ferry, which is where a lot of the military, a lot of guns, weapons are there. They're going to take those weapons, give them to slaves, and help them fight for their own freedom. This winds up happening, and of course, there are many casualties along the way. The Brown family, John Brown and his sons, are very successful for a short period of time until, unfortunately, they are captured by a military unit that's, of course, captained by, yes, Robert E. Lee. Yes, that Robert E. Lee. Still following me? Hope you're still following me. If you're following me, just put in the chat room, like, I got you. I see what you're doing here, all right? So John Brown's sons, unfortunately, are killed in this military action to, of course, overthrow the government and, of course, give guns and weapons to slaves to help them fight for their freedom. John Brown is kept alive. So when they go to John Brown, his lawyer says, listen, John, if you apologize for what you did, they will not hang you. They're not going to kill you. And John says, yeah, I get it. I'm fine. Well, John's out of his way. Won't ask anything. If you're waiting for me to apologize, keep waiting. I'm not going to apologize for what I did. All right? I'm not going to apologize at all. John Brown, of course, is hung, and that concludes the life of John Brown. And of course, I told you John Brown's sons were killed earlier. As the Union movement is making this rallying cry to fight the Confederacy, of course, during the Civil War, and I repeat, bad social studies teaching is to tell children that the Civil War is not about slavery. That's highly incorrect. Yes, it is about slavery. Trust me, it's going somewhere. The payoff is amazing. So what winds up happening is that Union soldiers start knowing the heroics of John Brown and what he tried to do to free the slaves. They start singing a song called the Ode to John Brown. And inside this Ode to John Brown, it's a song that they sing when they're getting ready to go into war, but also, sadly, it's a song when they know that they're going to die. This song that they sing when they know that they're going to die. Got that part? This turns into, of course, something that we now know as the Battle Hymn of the Republic. All right? And remember, it's a song that is sung by Union soldiers when they know that they're going to die. Listen very carefully to the last words of Dr. Martin Luther King's speech.
So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Those are the lyrics to the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Those are the opening lyrics of that song. Did Dr. King fear death? I think we have evidence that says, no, he didn't.